What's going on, everybody? My name's Darby Weiss. This is the Iron Emporium Royal Women Show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name's Darby Weiss, and though this is the Iron Emporium, this is not exactly what I do on a normal basis. So today, I'm doing an unboxing and a first impression, I guess. I've done one other of these before, and it was for a tool that I had bought a couple days back. So swing over to the channel and check that out. If you're interested in some of the other stuff that I do on the channel, we're going to start doing a little bit more of that. As you can see, and probably hear, sound quality is a little different. That's because the room that I'm working in now, it is the same room, but it's been emptied out. My wife and I are in the process of moving, so if sound quality is a little different, setup's a little different, things look a little different, that's why. Today is going to be kind of an interesting one because this is not something that I do normally, so it's definitely stepping outside of my comfort zone. So, bear with me, all right, while we go through this. Let me preference all of this first and foremost with I am not a professional reviewer by any stretch of the imagination. I am not a professional in the sense of hair and skin and makeup and things like that. It's not my forte. I know enough to be dangerous, kind of thing, and that's about it. What we're going to look at today is a product from a friend of mine. It's his startup company, right? So this is a new. I mean, this is grassroots. Like, he started the company. Him and his wife started this company, and they've expanded and gained. You know, they've built their company, and what they're doing now is producing a product. I've been fortunate enough to get my hands on it. I'll say this: I will preference all of this again with I am not, though he's my friend, right? We've known each other for a few years. We've had plenty of working interactions with each other. We were both in the Marine Corps together. Both of us were stationed in Okinawa together. Though we are friends, this is 100% honest opinion. I will say that without, and I know Mr. Holt won't hold that against me if I do have some gripes or complaints, because that's what this is about. This is about an honest opinion. It's about not, I'm not just going to feed an ego, right? So what we're going to do, and you can't, all right, so you can't buy you can buy an opinion, but you can't buy an honest opinion, okay? So there's no, I paid for this. I am looking at this purely from a consumer standpoint, where I am the consumer. I paid my money for this. Now, I'll say this, prices are fantastic, very reasonable. I expected to pay way more for it than his prices listed on his website, which I'll have linked in the description, so you can go over there and check that out for yourself as well. Because, of course, don't take my word, don't take my word as gospel. I'll also say this before we actually start jumping into this unboxing, because I've got it sitting right here, and I've got a few things we'll go through before we get into all that. I don't have a huge beard, all right? It's not a whole lot, so I'm not, a beard aficionado by any stretch of the imagination, so I don't want any of that to kind of like interfere, like, this is a product that I purchased as a consumer. Now, it is from a friend's company, so I'm interested in seeing what his company has to offer, because that's what you do. You buy things from your friend. If you guys have friends or people that you know, or acquaintances, or even local businesses support those people. All right. Don't ask for discounts. And okay, so that's one thing that drives me nuts is when people ask for, like, oh, bro, this is a friend discount, right? Fuck no. Just because you and I are friends does not mean I should get shit for free, right? Just because you and I are homies from back in the day doesn't mean I'm gonna undercut my business for you, and you should never expect that. Now, my buddy Taylor that runs Empire Pizza gave me a hat. Okay, cool. Thanks, bro. Like, I eat there pretty much, I mean, at least 3 times a week. If I'm really quite honest, probably more than that. If you're in the Jacksonville area, go check out Empire Pizza too. Little plug for you, Taylor. But yeah, like I paid full price for this, and I expect to pay full price for this. So this is not sponsored. It was not given to me. It was not, hey man, check this out. No, this is 100% as a consumer looking at a product. Okay, so anyway, a couple things before we get started. So I brought a couple things in with me to kind of do this. So the first thing I have is this sweet pink comb. It's a very fine tooth comb. It is plastic or whatever this is. This is what I use though to kind of pull everything down and kind of align, brush out my beard. I do take a lot of time to wash my face, wash my beard. I try and keep it very clean, especially right now with wearing masks all the time. I've noticed I get a lot of irritation around mustache and beard and sideburns. So trying to keep that clean is very important to me. The other thing I have is one of these little snap blade razor knives, because that brings us to our main event. So this is the packaging. This, very cool. I like how minimal it is. I don't feel like things need to be in like super hardcore boxes all the time. I like this. This is, super simple. So super simple logo. Really like that. This is, as far as packaging goes, that is supposed to be packaging. I like this. It's a black bubble mailer. That's cool. It was shipped postal service, so it came when it came. Post office is incredibly slow. My wife and I deal with that on a pretty much daily with her business, which is, you have to deal with the postal service. So anyway, the other side of this has nothing except the mailing label on it, so I'm not going to show you that. I kind of did already, but my bad. That'll get blurred out. The bottom of this, though, does have a fragile handle with care on it, which I like. Not that, this probably isn't super fragile in here. But, just, it's a phenomenal product. Really phenomenal product. Go ahead and see what we have. So, as you can see, this has not been opened. I've had this sitting in my office now for a couple of days because I've been waiting for an opportunity to do this. So in here, let's just kind of pull everything out and then we'll go through everything. Alright, so pretty simple. That's it. There's nothing else in there. Easy enough. Set that off to the side. This is most likely just our mailing receipts. Yep. Very cool. Okay, so super simple. Ship to. And then there it is. So this is the beard butter from, alright, and I'm going to absolutely butcher this name. So brother, please forgive me for butchering this name. Curam Nadurtha. Alright, it is Irish Gaelic. And all of his products are in Irish Gaelic, which I think is really cool. I'm Irish and Norwegian by birth, So, you know, kind of a cool thing there. As far as packaging goes on the actual beard butter itself, there was a piece of tape on the bottom, cut that, and he has got another piece of tape around this. This is just some simple foam, so nothing super, super fancy on it. Again, some people are really into like hardcore packaging, like they want really custom packaging for stuff like this. One, I think small startup business doesn't need custom packaging. I really think that basically a foam bag with a thank you sticker on it and a black bubble mailer with the logo on it is dope. Like it's super simple, it's very minimalist, and I really like that. I like that. Okay, let's talk about aesthetic for just a second. So I am not by any stretch of the imagination a business guru or anything like that. But this aesthetic where super simple logo on a black bubble mailer to ship a thing of beard butter in that's cool. That's really cool. It's very minimalist. It's very it's very modern looking. So I like that. And I don't feel like you need to have all of this high-end packaging just to mail one thing. All right, so again, this is just a bag, and there it is. So that's it. That's what we got. Really nice container. It's glass. I actually expected it to be plastic. So currently, what I'm using for beard care or maintenance or whatever you want to call it, is a cheap Walmart beard butter or balm, whatever they call it. And it's a little tiny container. It's fine. It smells kind of bad, which I don't like, but it does allow me to kind of shape and start pulling down now that my beard's getting a little longer. And Suavecito's beard oil, which I like, but I feel like it's one of those products. So I do like Suavecito. When I had longer hair, that's what I used to style my hair. I like their products. I feel like their beard oil is, it's kind of a snake oil, honestly. It smells good, but I don't feel like it hasn't made my facial hair any softer or smoother or anything. I feel like it is really just for scent. And that's just the honest truth of it. This, I'm interested to see how it feels. So, Slant Cara organic beard butter. When I talked to Mr. Holt on the phone, he said Slant Cara is the name of the scent. He only has a few products on his page now, or on the website, as of right now. I do know that so we're friends on Facebook, and he posts regular updates on there. I do know that he has more scents coming. One of them, so he kind of hinted at some cinnamon. So your boy's going to probably order some of that too. I'm probably going to end up with like 10 of these before this is all over. I'm interested to see how this one smells. Again, very simple logo on the top. Kind of just a simple design on the front. Ingredients label. I'm going to read this off because it's super short. All right, and that was one of the things that he talked about very regularly with this was simple ingredients, short ingredients list. There's not a lot of BS in these. All right, shea butter, mango butter. That's interesting. Apricot oil, vitamin E oil, an essential oil blend. So I'd like to know what that essential oil blend is, though it doesn't really truly matter. I'm going to guess mostly that it's for scent. That's on one side, right there. The other side has directions. So directions for use. Place a small amount on fingertips, rub hands together, apply evenly to the beard, repeat as needed. simple. All right, seems pretty simple to me. This is sealed up with just some, basic plastic around it. One thing I noticed is it does have some perforations on it where you can peel it off like the big monster cans. But don't need to do that. It just slid right off. So no worries there. I don't really care. Like, there's some things that people get really, really fussed about. What I do care about is the actual bottle that it's in. This glass bottle, again, black lid, black label, simple design. It's green glass. I really, really like this. I like that it's not clear. One, I like it's not clear. Two, I like that it's not white, because I feel like every single thing you buy that is like this, that's like men's grooming products, is either black all over, white, or it's like just some outrageous color combination. This is very classy looking. Very classy looking. So, enough with the outside, enough with the packaging. Let's open this bad boy up and see, one, how it smells, and two, how it feels. I have washed my face. I took a shower, things like that. So my face is clean, my skin is clean. Little pull tab in here, pull this out, and I can already smell it. I smelled it before it was even opened all the way. That's phenomenal. That's actually... that has probably one of the most interesting scents I think I've ever smelled in my life. There's definitely like some... it smells fresh, but it smells old. You know what I mean? Like, not old as in like stale. Old as in like classic. It smells... there's definitely like hints of like pipe tobacco in there. So correct me if I'm wrong, but that definitely smells like some hints of serious pipe tobacco. Something like almost sagey to it. I like that. The scent is really nice. It's really it doesn't catch you off guard with how strong it is, but it is definitely strong. It caught me off guard with how like intense it is. So I'm going to clarify that maybe a little bit. Huge difference between what I feel as intensity and how strong it is. It has a very good odor to it. It's a very intense smell, but it's not like overpowering. It's not some of those like colognes can get very, very overpowering. Like, you take the lid off that thing and it's like, oh boy, that's next level. But this, smells super. It smells fresh, but it smells classic. It smells old. Like, so I've been to Ireland. I've not explored a whole lot, mostly just through airports, things like that. But this smells like I would imagine like a pub that nobody but a local would go to. It has a very dark yet distinct smell, and it's very like, wow, it's actually really nice. Okay, so it's a lot softer than it looks. It's very, trying to see if you can see that a little bit. It's very soft. So the other one that I have right now that I've been using is hard. It's almost like a hardened clay, and you have to kind of break it off. This just like scooped right out onto my finger. So I put it into the palm of my hand, and it doesn't make my skin, you can definitely feel it on my skin, like on my fingertips, but it's not oily, which I like. I like that it's not oily. A lot of the oils and things like that, they just become so like oily and kind of like gross and sticky. So, heats up quickly. a little goes very long way. A very long way. I'll say this. It feels, it's very nice going onto your skin. It's not hard. It doesn't feel crusty. It feels very light. It's almost like a mousse, almost. It has a very nice texture to it, and it doesn't feel heavy. That's one thing I've noticed a lot with different products I've tried, is they feel very heavy, and you can feel it on your face, and I don't like that. I mean, I'm a guy, so I don't wear makeup, so I don't really know how to relate that to what a woman would feel. But man, it feels good. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel oily, which I really like. I really dislike that oily feeling on your skin. It goes in really well. Yeah. All right. So first impression, the scent, I can't get over how it smells. I'm I'm blown away by the sense of Slantkara. I really am. I'm absolutely kind of enthralled by it because it's very classic. It has a very like pipe tobacco, what you'd think about, like it's the smell of books almost. That may sound weird to be rubbing that on your face, but it's very cool. It's very interesting. It's very soft, but it's very noticeable, if that makes sense. It's an intense smell, but it's not an overpowering one, which I like. I like that it's not so like in your face that it almost is a major turnoff, like some colognes can be and other products can be. I like the texture of it. I do. I like that it's kind of it's almost a mousse. It's very light. It goes on really nice. It dries up almost instantly. Like my face already feels, it's definitely moisture. It feels more moisturized, but it's more, it doesn't sit on your skin, which I like. The Beard Balm that I've been using for the last 3 or 4 months, sits on the surface of your skin, which I really don't like. It gives that feeling of like weight, and I don't know, it's gross. Feels like it's dirty. Packaging overall, I mean, really the only packaging I care about is this little bottle, and this little bottle is super, super impressive. For being such a small startup, I mean, fantastic. It's fantastic. It's if I have to go through the list of talking points, first impression, packaging was very cool on the outside. Opened it up, super simple. I mean, receipt in the bubble mailer, and then super simple packaging around it just to keep it protected. Cool, works for me. Very minimalist. I like it. If I had one thing that I would change, if I could get this in black or gray, that would be really cool. I guess if I had to make one change. I don't even know if that's available, but that would be the one thing I would change, just because why not? Upon first impression of this, when I picked it up, it was heavy. I was expecting a plastic container, like a clear plastic container, or colored dyed plastic container. It was glass. That 10 out of 10 right there for me. I was sold. Sometimes there's some things like that that will sell me on a product just because the product looks nice. It was weighty. It didn't feel cheap when I took it out, which, I mean, this is awesome. Labeling, super clear. I like how small, how minimalist it is. I mean, yeah. And then first impression of actually using the product, I mean, you open it, you can smell it immediately. As soon as I put it on my face, it started drying out, like drying into my skin, which so it didn't sit on the surface of the skin, which I really liked. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I really don't have anything bad at all to say. I feel like it's a very good product. Price was very fair. I will make sure that I link this down below so you guys can go check it out for yourselves. I'm interested now to try some of the others. He does have a beard oil as well that I'm very interested in trying out when I have some hair again. He has a pomade as well that I'm 100% going to order. I'll probably order that today and just have it sit at my house for like 6 months when my hair grows. So as far as their organic beard butter, absolutely like it. I mean, it's a great product. As a consumer, from a consumer standpoint, price is very fair. Very nice packaging. Did not expect that for the price. Absolutely did not. I mean, sub $20. I think the little tiny, like 2 ounce or 3 ounce container of Suavecito beard oil that I bought was like $21 or $22. This was like $16. And I like this way more. I like the scent way more. I like the feeling of it. I like how it's got some texture to it. And I mean, you can't beat that. You just can't beat that. So, absolutely would recommend. If you are in the market for some beard care, definitely go check it out. Holt is a very good guy. Him and his wife have worked very hard at starting this business, and they've done their research. They have done their homework, and this as a product is a phenomenal product. I'm blown away, actually. So I had pretty high expectations. I'll be honest, I had some pretty high expectations going into this because I wanted my friend to succeed, right? So I had some high expectations coming into this whole idea, and even that, this exceeded my expectation. It absolutely exceeded expectations. So, good job to you guys. I hope to see a lot more of these products come out. I will definitely be buying more of them. This is awesome. So, anyway, I'm going to wrap it up right there. This actually went on a lot longer than I anticipated. I know I rambled on for a little bit, but I think I needed to establish a baseline where we're working from. So anyway, thank you guys so much. I hope that you guys leave a like on this video, leave a comment, swing over and pick some of this up. I'll leave that link down below as well in the description, because this is awesome, and supporting small business is something we can all get behind, especially in times like we're living now. Go over there, check this out. If you're in the market for some beard, this would make a great gift for somebody. If you didn't know what to get someone, they have a beard, or I'd be super curious. I wish I had longer hair so I could try out the pomade. If you've got somebody though that has a beard, that has facial hair, absolutely go check these products out, because I mean, super simple, really well thought out. The receipt is very simple. There's nothing super crazy about it. I'll have everything linked though down below, so you guys can check it out for yourselves. Make sure you leave a like on this video. Comment on it if you do buy it. I'd like to see that you guys are looking at getting some for yourselves. So leave that down below. Share this out. Help spread the word, and help me grow this channel. So thank you all so much. I hope that you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. If you feel like sharing, please do. Thank you all so much.